Boy, do I miss jump cuts. Hello, you lovely internet people. I'm back at it again with some lovely Mandarin progress reports. 这个20. No, that's not right. That would be 20. Alright, so let's just get into it. So today, I had to move out of my dorm, and so most of my day was spent doing that. So as far as like Mandarin actually studying, learning new vocab and stuff, not in the traditional format, but I was with my mother, and my mother speaks Chinese, so I talked with her and tried to learn things when talking with her, and here's what I got out of that before getting to a point where it's like, okay, this is, it got really hard really quickly. So let's go first, just say what I did, but in Mandarin. So 今天我妈妈和我去过我的大学我们说普通I should say 我们 whoops crap 对我们说普通话. 普通话 is Mandarin because 普通话 is like, I think 普通 is common and then 话 is dialect or language. Yeah, it's dialect in particular. Versus Hanyu, and Hanyu would be like the language of the Han, which in general means Chinese spoken, but Hanyu, you could be talking about 普通话, or you could be talking about 广东话, or I don't know what Fuzhou, is it Fuzhou Hua? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it properly, but other dialects exist in Chinese, and I'm learning Mandarin, so that's the case. 今天我学 so what did I learn today? Let's find out. 北, which means north. These are all just random things that my mother was telling me in the car, and things that I like remembered that she told me. There are like a lot of details, but here's what I remembered. 北 for north, 年 for south, 东 is east. I'm not even pointing in the right direction, so north, south, camera, so I think east, west, and west is Xi, so 广东, the Dong in Guangdong is actually the same as east, so you have Guangdong, which is East Guang, or I guess that's how West Guang. Whoops, I'm confusing myself now. Yeah, East Guang, whatever that. I don't know what Guang means, but there's also Guangxi, which is the West Guang area. This is the reason why I remembered it. The only reason why I remembered was my mother was telling me about Chinese geography, and while talking about Chinese geography, she was mentioning how, yeah, most things are just called like the north of this, or northeastern this, or south of this, or yeah, so that's how I ended up remembering the directions pretty well. And then what else did we go over? What is this offhand? I don't want to highlight it. I should know this offhand. Is it su shui? Wait, su shui? Something like that. No, shu. Oh, there you go. Shu shui. Oh, the reason why I thought of it like su shui is because my mom actually speaks, so she's from Hong Kong, or Shangang, and because of that, her spoken Mandarin is different than the Mandarin that I learned, because I learned like a Beijing dialect, and because of that, my speech is like super northern proper, and her speech is like amalgamation of like southern dialect, but also has some things that are kind of like Taiwanese. So instead of saying something like shuo, she'll say suo, and I had to get used to that. So I was like very much so listening and being like, oh wait, she's saying this thing that I know instead of this. Different dialects, you have to deal with that in every language, I suppose. No, that's not even dialect, that's like an accent. Yeah. Okay, so 虚岁 that give me 5 hours. 虚岁 okay, 虚岁 for math. We went over other subjects, but that is the main one that stuck in my mind. I don't actually remember the other ones. We also went over a lot of like electricity things, but you use 电 not that 电 电. You use this for a lot of electronic stuff. So there's like 电脑 for computer. Oh, 电脑 now. Okay. And there's 电影, which is movie. 电影. And there's also 电 what is TV? 电 I don't remember. 我忘了 How do you pronounce that? 我忘了 Okay, I forgot. Whatever that was. Let's see, what else did we go over? This was 花, which means flower, but it's also used as a surname a lot. We also went over 黄色, which is used for yellow, but also it's another surname that's used a lot, 黄. So there's that. And what else? 红色, which is freaking red. So we went over a lot of colors. What else did we do? This is the last thing I quite remember, which was 离变 versus 望变 or 微变. Is it 微变? 微变. Yeah, 微变. No, that's not 微. That's 歪. 歪变. Okay. Anyway, this is inside. This is outside. So that's for the most part what I got done today, which is progress. And I'll definitely like remember that vocab better than other vocab because it came from someone. It was a more personal experience because you're talking with your mom. So that is great. But hopefully I can get more done tomorrow. This was a pretty good day in terms of progress, but if it were this conversation plus other stuff, that would have been great. But the amount of time it took to go from dorm and back took up a lot of the time, and now I'm tired and don't want to do anything, so that is the case. Except make this video to show progress. So, yeah, that is the case with that. Let's see. What's some other random thing I can say? Well, she tried to teach some phrases like 请你. I was asking how do you say speak slower? So it was 请你忙说it was something, like it's the equivalent of again, but I don't quite remember that. But 请你忙说 would just mean please slow down, please can you slow down, or would you end that with ma? No, because please probably implies those, but I'm not sure right now. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow in the next report, and hopefully I get more done, but otherwise, this has been a pretty decent day. So, bye-bye.